What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Trails Through Daybreak. Last time, we were working on our first bit of request here in Basel, the Science Engineering City, and now we are continuing to do so. We handled the one side one we have to do, so now we're handling the request about the... I don't know if I'd really say corrupt professor, but the not-so-nice professor. It seems like some students just can't handle it anymore, so we're gathering what information we can. So let's talk to this lady. Ew, been really busy lately, but I gotta stick the landing. Now's my chance to make a name for myself. I refuse to lose to the guys. I'm gonna smash that glass ceiling and make the board of the directors. Just you watch. Ah, she's an office worker in Newtown. Average Joes like her can have better info than meets the eye. Let's talk to her and see what we get. I just want to adjust something real quick. It just felt like my audio was coming in a little bit too strong. Hopefully it's not coming in too strong now. I guess I'll see after this video. I've been kind of, with the last few videos, I've been kind of messing with the audio to see what works best, but hopefully it should be alright. And not too overbearingly loud or anything. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, that should be good. Harassment? Honestly, that wouldn't surprise me. I heard some nasty things about specific professors at the Institute. Really? I won't name names, but I've heard a thing or two from a friend of mine. She's a researcher at one of the labs there. And every night they're sleeping at the labs after unpaid overtime. One little mistake during the day and they get torn to shreds. They say it's considered normal there. You just walk until you drop. You just work until you drop. My friend, she told me one night she was having suicidal thoughts. I had to talk her out of it. That's horrible. Does the Institute not know about their working conditions? Oh, they do, but it's fear that rules the roost there. The Institute's senior professors are like celebrities in their own right. Nobody can touch them. They control whether or not you have a career in this town. Verne, my own company, everybody, they all grew through the Institute's pipeline. Huh, out of curiosity, who do you work for? The Orbital Goods Supplier. They got a license from Verne to sell their goods. So it's not like I can speak up about it because then there goes my career. Word travels fast. Yeah, that tracks. Verne and the Institute might as well be Basel. You speak up and you're never working in this town again. I can only hope we find a way to right this injustice. There's gotta be someone around here that's gonna have some info for us. Willie's Roaming Cafe. Welcome, welcome. What can I get you? I go wherever my heart takes me, and I bring my little shop along for the ride. Who knows what customers I'll see next? Not the most practical business model, but it's what makes me happy. And my little niche has made me popular with the locals. A roaming cafe, huh? Bet it's popular with the eggheads at the Institute. A common watering hole such as this would be a good place to gather information. Workplace harassment? Haven't heard anything about that, sorry. My clientele are a lot more mellow. The faculty I get are pretty kind. Actually, they treat their students and understudies to meals sometimes. Huh, who specifically? That might help us narrow things down. So, Professor Ariele, Professor Tyne, and Professor Callahan, too, but he hasn't been around in a while. They always look poop, like on death's door, seriously. But when I talk to them, they all come across as normal, upstanding people. Oh. So they're just covering for the man is what you're saying. You be the judge of that. But I have noticed that some researchers from this specific lab have looked really down in the dumps as of late. Workplace harassment would explain that. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but that lab's professor might have something to do with it. Well, if anything comes to mind, please let us know. Well, I'm sure I'm overthinking things, but thanks, I'll let you know. Feels like there's more of the story than that. Does he not want to snitch, or does he not believe it? I see, thank you for sharing with us. I'd say it's about everyone we're talking to in Newtown. Yep, now's when we plot our next move. You know, there's still bits of basil we could use that could use a sweep. Let's double check first. Okay. Yeah, we haven't gone up here yet. Wow, there's so many cars. I had heard about its capacity, but it's impressive seeing it in person. Welcome to the Automotive Haven. The Motor Pavilion where, well, it said Heaven. Heaven Haven. Well, the Motor Pavilion where all the big manufacturers strut their stuff before they hit the market. Vernon's big here, naturally. They got a bunch of makes under their wing. Leno, Ingert, Red Star, and ETWS. That's your big four. This is where they show off their latest and greatest stuff. And for gearheads like me, it's both a peek at the new model year and a chance to yoink some of their ideas for our own projects. Whenever I come to Basil, you bet I hit this place up every time. The most important place in the city, full stop. That's great, Grandpa. Now let's get you home. I see. I do hear that the four manufacturers compete with each other a lot. That they have their own specialties, but nonetheless push each other to innovate. Does that factor into the showroom too? Oh yeah, these guys are ruthless. They all specialize in different things, but when the markets collide, you bet they're at each other's throats. And that's good for the consumer. Yeah, competition does breed, you know, better quality products. Leno and Ingert especially. They both manufacture their cars here in Basil, and they headhunt and poach from each other like nobody's business. We get time to kill, I highly recommend stopping by and shooting the shit with the salespeople. They might convert you. Idos kill me, or him. His passion for cars is already evident with this truck. It's natural he'd be drawn here. Might as well take a look now they're already here. Yeah, I mean, you got some nice stuff in here. You even got the big trucks, too. Oh, you got these, Sasha and the other students here.
レッドスターだったか？この面構えは悪くねえな。どうだお前ら、なかなかいいもんだろ。
Oh my god, Van.
バンさん、嬉しそうですね。
God, that's funny. Alright, looks like there's another thing down here somewhere. This building is Libero, ZCF, and Epstein Foundation, huh? Oh, that's cool. They have floors here for Zeiss. The Foreign Tech Foundation established using your great-grandfather's cash, right? With how famous it is, even in the Republic, it's kind of funny it's been dumped over in the corner like this. You're so rude, Aaron. It's fine. But before, all the big buildings were part of the Foundation's branch here. Indeed, as part of their downsizing in the Republic, they moved to this location. Its performance in other countries remains stable, but With tech going the way it is, it's only natural there'd be a dip in business. Right, with the Ziffa. What was it before again? I think they're doing the rounds underground. Ramda, 5th gen co-developed by Verne and Epstein. What the 6th gen would look like sparked a hell of a lot of conversation both before and after the war. It's funny they call it a war because it really didn't. I mean, I guess it lasted a couple hours until Reen and the others put a stop to the curse. Then they went and pulled out what even the Empire's Rhineford company didn't dare to do. Cut the Foundation out of the question. It caused some pushback across the continent at first, but now their technology is well on the road to being available to the public. And they'll do anything to keep themselves in their current favorable position, I would imagine. Even use Marduk for practical testing. Though perhaps it isn't my place to weigh in on the matter. You got that right. And the one pushing that is the national policy is. So ZCF was the one that developed airships, right? Yes, they're a facility located in Zeiss in Liberal. You can find their products all over the Republic, things like communications equipment or household goods.
友好国としてベルヌとも一応提携関係にあるからね。
Oh, hello there.
こんにちは、バンさんたち。アニエスもやってるみたいだね。感心感心。
We heard what you were doing earlier. You're researching with your coworkers as part of your visitation, yeah? I am. I hope you don't mind me going off on my own. Well, she's putting the work in. You guys have business here? We do. I have personal connections with ZCF and the Foundation, you see. Well, yeah. Foundation, Tio, and ZCF, Tita. So I thought this would be the perfect place to get a first-hand look at international technology exchange. What she said, as someone from the Empire, it's a topic I personally can't get enough of. And I heard they make memory cords for films and stuff. How could I not want to come? Right, our movie buff back there. How nice. I'm sure there will be an endless amount of information to absorb there. Just leave this part to us. We'll be sure to write up a report for you. But you better nab us some sweet scoops in exchange.
Hmm? 制服。ああ。例の研修とやらだったか。
We didn't mean to crowd up the path. Wait, I've seen him before. I think I recognize him too. I'm sure you do. He's rather famous. Greetings, Professor. My name is Ren Bright. I've heard all about you from a certain other professor.
おお、君が。共和国に留学していたのだったか。
Professor Yang Cronkite.
クロンカイトだ。対面は初めてだな。ようこそバーゼルへ。君の論文は興味深く読ませてもらった。
Huh. Papers. It's an honor to have my work read by such a brilliant mind. Might I trouble you for some time to chat in the near future?
君相手ならいつでも歓迎だ。それ以外は面倒だから遠慮したいがね。それでは忙しいので失礼する。
He gave us a glance, but not much more than that. Well, that stick couldn't be farther up his ass, but he's got the chops to back it up. Yeah, his background is Eastern, right? That was Professor Yang Cronkite, the young genius carrying the Republic's engineering community on his shoulders. He's got a very much, maybe not as rude, but he's got a much similar personality to Professor Schmidt. He's been presenting groundbreaking tech all across all kinds of fields since before the war 2 years ago. Oh, now that you mention it, I think I saw him in the Tyrell Times. He's said to be a genius the likes of which we haven't seen since Professor Hamilton. But how are you connected to someone like him, Rhett? I believe the others are waiting, so how about we go? Don't be late for the meetup, Agnes, otherwise I'll have to give you a good spanking. I know. Have fun leading, everyone. Hold on, Ren. Don't think you can get away with not answering. Well then, good luck with work. Shall we? Yes, let's give this our all. I'd say we've seen everything there is to see in Newtown. That said, looks like we'll have to go to the Institute for that request from the assistant. The one about the professor abusing his power, eh? Doesn't seem like something outsiders like us should get in the middle of. But I'm concerned since it was posted as a 4SPG. I wonder if we can find a way for all of us to get into the Institute. Like with the Aerotram, the access requires C certification or higher. It'd be nice if we could have Elsheim put on the pressure and get our ranks raised, but that won't work here. Not enough time. So how about we go have a little talk? With who? Ah, the kiddo from earlier? He wasn't as bad as the CEO, but he still had his doubts with us. Well, if pushing doesn't work, we just gotta pull. So thanks for being our go-between, Agnes. For what? Between you and Quatre? You got it. You guys seem to hit it off. Guessing it's because you're so close in age. He'll be up for talking to you. Just make it seem like you've got problems and he can solve them. Oh, I don't think I'll need to go that far. I'm sure if I'm just honest and upfront with him, he'll listen. But I am happy to help. Once things settle down, I'll give him a call on my Ziffa. Huh, girl doesn't have a clue, huh? It is quite charming how unaware she is of her appeal. I don't really get what you're saying, but I know we can count on Agnes to handle this. Alright, so I guess once you have nothing else to do, let's just check these shops real quick. Oh, nice. For Aaron and for Dingo.
またどうぞ。
スケジューラーを起動したわ。
礼は言わねえぜ。悪いな、バン。
いらっしゃいませ。
Oh yeah.
ありがとう
For
ございました。
Lune Kincaidle.
気が利くじゃないか。
Alright, yeah, let's do it. I assume this is probably gonna lead till the end of the day. Usually when you contact, it's like your last time to do something. Yep, okay.
はい、こちらサリシオン。ああ、アニエスさんか。
Oh good, I was worried I wouldn't be able to get through. It sounds like there's a little bit of interference with the connection though.
ああ、ごめん。今ちょっと手が離せない状況なんだ。なんだったら職人街にあるジスカール工房で待ってて。
Hello?
これは。
Hello, hello? What just happened? Sounded like something collapsed, and I could have sworn I heard a faint roar after that. Sounds like trouble to me. We were just at Giscard's workshop a short while ago. Let's get on back there and see what the deal is. Sorry guys, we're back. Who are you? Oh, you're the group from earlier. I thought we told you that this was a restricted area. Sorry, but Quatre hasn't been past here, has he? Wait, what? How do you know about...
待ちな。
That's Giscard.
ここの責任者ジスカールだ。さっきも見かけたよそ者みたいだな。カトルが案内してるっつう連中か？
He told you about us? That's right. We're from Arkwright Solutions over in the capital. I'll get right to the point. We have reason to believe he's in danger. We think he might be in a mine or something, like one. If that rings any bells, can you take us there? What? Quattro's in
つい
danger?
てこい。話は走りながら聞いてやる。お前らは念のためギルドに連絡だ。急げ！
Well, and we're off. So there's a mine shaft in the vicinity after all. Yeah, it's used to extract a minor metal called linium. The signal's not great down there, which explains all the noise on your call. Reading that fast while it's auto-going is kind of tough. So this is where Quatre likely is? Most likely. I'd wager. He goes to check all the lights and such are working every so often. He just went in earlier to do it again. It ain't all that big of a shaft though, and there aren't usually monsters down here. I'm detecting multiple monsters farther inside. Where'd they all come from? The timing couldn't have been worse. Arkwright, was it? And the rest of you too. You all strike me as a tough bunch. I promise to reward you handsomely, so save him, please. I'll contact the guild and someone who can help in the meantime, though, so don't go crazy. Lucky for us, we got him on our side, huh? Alright, folks, let's get moving. Right, we have to save Quatre. Indeed, I heard the faint sound of gunfire moments ago. Yeah, I can hear it now. What, is he packing or something? Kind of dangerous for a kid like him, right? Either way, let's hurry. Oh, the tunnel looks a bit deep.
よし、上出来た。
甘いお茶受けをご用意しますか、バン様。
それなりに歯応えあんじゃねえか。一人で今の連中を相手にして崩れた。これでもかい。今です。任せた。リゼット。頼んだ。
そこです。チャンスです。やっ。
Knocked that one out.
これで一安心ですね。
アニエス。終わりだ。頼む、アニエス。頼んだ。
いやー、ごめんなさい。この木は逃しません。ミゼットさん、お覚悟。せや。アーロン様。
もらった。チャンスだ。もらった。
これからも頑張ります。頑張ります。次のお見舞いさえない。
頼む、アニエス。頼んだ。
星の力よ、貫いて。この木は逃しません。今です。期待以上の成果かと。敵の
Oh, dead end.
そう、崩れた。チャンス。まとめて相手にしまいにしようぜ。ガンダライスレイダー。よし、上出来た。
さすがはバンさんですね。
Oh yeah, next time I think about it, I need to do some upgrading with
周りに敵はいないわ。
orbments. I mean, I've got most characters upgraded all the way to the 3rd row, but I could probably get started on the 4th row now.
雑魚発見っすね。
バトルスタート。
せいせい。そうなんだ。
気をつけなさい。
まとめて相手だ。終わりだ。頼む、アニエス。押せ。フィーバータイムだ。
ここです。この木は逃しません。
押せ。
期待以上の成果かと。
とんでもねえメイドだな。
Alright, so that's a dead end there.
お手並み拝見。
ま、ざっとこんなもんってな。オラにずれたこれでも
今です。チャンスです。いや。
もらった。フィーバータイムだ。
ブーストが有効だぜ。
財ファ駆動。
ブーストがおすすめだよ。
おまけだ。もらえよ。
アーロンさん。
行くぜ。
ブーストチャンス。ここです。決めるわよ。
フィーバータイムだ。
今です。
決めろやメイド。おまけだ。
アニエス様。それそれ。
押せ。
Alright, we can keep moving.
いい感じです。紅茶でもお入れしましょうか。アニエス様。戦闘音を確認。急ぎましょう。
Oh, we made it already.
生き返るぜ。
Found him. Quatre! What's that silver thing?
小規模地殻変動の予兆を感知。
さっきのあれか。
Van to the rescue. Are you alright?
アニエスさん、他の人たちも。
Damn. What'd you just do to neutralize the tremors? He paired the stun caliber and hollow style together most magnificently. Timing just happened to work out. It ain't gonna be happening again. A subspecies of the abyss worm. Watch out for their chain counterattacks. Use solo skills or arts to take them down. Are you good to go?
ええ、対応できます。フィオ、彼らに合わせよう。
了解。迎撃プロトコル起動。シャーロ警戒するわ。
No S-Crap, but we have him with us.
決めるわよ。特定のアーツが有効。ここが攻め時かと。ドライブ開始よ。ブーストがおすすめだよ。
ここだ。
Yeah, my favorite.
財ファ駆動。
チャンスです。いや。
頼む、アニエス。
お願いします。ブーストのチャンスだよ。お願いします。
ロックオン。照射。
くらえ。
Some decent damage. At least the other two are gone.
ドライブ開始
Never mind.
こちらの番だ。まとめて相手だ。しまいにしようぜ。バンダーライスレイダー。
ブーストゲージリミット解放
任せた。リゼット。
Well, that's on me.
チャンスだ。フィオ、みんなを癒して。
助かったぜ。
シールド展開
Oh, I was hoping reset was in that circle, but
私が相手です癒し分ホワイトヒーラーありがとうバンさんクルーお願い発動よ
砕けろ。任せた。リゼット。頼んだ。
ご容赦捉えましたやっ
チャンスだ。やっ、ほら、ひるんだ。
今です
チャンスだ。しまいにしようぜ。
and we're set.
バンダーライスレイダー。
ブーストゲージリミット解放
ま、こんなもんだろ。
これからも頑張り
Fan learned Heavenly
各
Halter.
種ステータスアップです
Myrid Slash has been upgraded to Blazing Slash. Rapid Burst, Rapid Eruption. And there you go. Was that all of them? I believe that to be the case, yes. Are you hurt at all, Quatre? I'm fine. I didn't realize you would all come. Sorry for causing you so much trouble. Trouble is right. At least you weren't dumb enough to come here unarmed. An orbital pulse gun, eh? And you know your way around combat from what I saw. Same with this floating thing, too. Floating thing? Wow. It's adorable. Haha, you think? This little guy is named Theo. Much as I'd love to hear more, you mind if we shift to talking about what happened? I'd heard there aren't supposed to be monsters in here. You were checking the lights, right? Well... That's weird. Were they damaged? No, they were just swapped out the other day. Plus, it's not just the one that's gone bad. It's happening to them all along the tunnel. You're right. These are self-sufficient lights, so they aren't on the orbital distribution network. Exactly, which means this kind of behavior should be impossible. So why? Get back here! Nice save, Van. There's more of them? This isn't good. Everyone prepare for combat. He's protecting our new boy. Van.
Zeros!
Oh hey, Alvis can actually fight.
よし、大丈夫か。
You come all the way from the capital? Well, we already saw him. Nice heroic entrance there, Junior Senior Bracer.
平気そうだな。
ゼロスもありがとう。駆けつけてくれて。
It's a mechanical dog. Oh, a black wolf. It's starting to feel just about anything could pop up around here. I see, so that's what's being tested here.
カタル、お前らも大丈夫か。
親方。
Yeah, guess that wraps up this little adventure then.
もう 大丈夫ですから。
You got embarrassed. You should have just waited for us to arrive instead of going ahead on your own. Though, I suppose I can commend you for rescuing him at least. Huh, you did a bang-up job down there yourself. You got no chill every time we bump into you, but you pulled your weight back in Krail, too. I'm this close to being promoted to B rank, so I would hope I could handle this much. As for your snide little comment, you can mind your own damn business. I'm perfectly chill, thank you. You're just proving his point, you know. As for you, Quatre, why did you call us to let us know something was off? Everything worked out alright in the end this time. This could have easily ended worse than it did. I'm really sorry for worrying you. I thought I could handle it without help since I had Theo with me. Cheese and crackers. Well, as long as you're alright, that's all that matters. It's real worrying that monsters that big are showing up down there, though. That shouldn't be happening. Of course, Orban Light's work to keep monsters away. Makes me wonder if them acting up is the cause. Something on your mind, Quatre? Well, we saw them doing that earlier, right? That's not the first time either. It's been happening every so often lately. They've gone out even when there was nothing wrong with the lights themselves. Or they've done things that shouldn't be able to technically do. There have been times where they've been malfunctioning one minute and totally fine the next. So you went down there because it was bothering you? That's more or less in line with what we've been hearing back at the guild. I don't think we can rule out a connection with what we're here to investigate either. Yeah, wish you told us back when we were at Verney's HQ. I'm sorry, I couldn't really mention it in front of the CEO. Thanks for this. This is all great to know, so the guild will keep it in mind too. If anything else happens, could you let us know right away? Can do. Thanks for coming all the way over here. I know you're here due to business with Verney Company, but you should avoid any suspicious moves while you're at it. Got it, my lord? We'll be sure to follow your lead and be on our best behavior. You can start with axing the snark. Here we go again. Well, see you later, everyone. Did you have to pick a fight with them when they just helped us out? It's fine. We're better off keeping the guild at arm's length while we're here. You keep everyone at arm's length. Well, let me just say again that I really do appreciate you coming to my rescue. Well, was there something you needed from me when you called me earlier? Oh yeah, almost forgot. There was something we wanted to discuss with you, actually. So you want to go inside the Institute of Science, do you? You're right that only Agnes has the authority to do that. And I wish I could help all of you get through without her, but I can't upgrade your card. You need to speak to this guy right here. Let me see your card. Oh wow, it's an electric card. The letter just changes. Oh, the writing on it changed. You're C rank, you're just like me now, which means you can go inside the Institute. We really owe you one. Sure it's okay to do stuff like this without running it by the CEO first, though? Basil's run by 3 groups, the Verney Company, the Institute of Science, and the Artisans Guild. I'm the head of the 3rd one, so I don't need anyone's approval but my own for stuff like this. Besides, you saved the professor's favorite youngin'. I wouldn't be fit to call myself an artisan of Basil if I didn't find some way to thank you. Supervisor. Can't argue with that, thanks a lot. Just out of curiosity, is C as far as you can upgrade our card? You got guts on you, kid. You call yourself a Spriggan, right? Can't say I'd peg you as the squeaky clean type, but I got a feeling you can do some good work where the guild can't. I can bump your card's rank up to B if I feel like you've earned it, so keep up the good work. I thought he'd be more of a stubborn old mule, but he's more lax than I gave him credit for. I think it's more he just trusts us a little. Well, his trust in you makes me feel better about helping you too. That card's all you need to get into the Institute, but how about I show you the way there? Think of it as my way of saying thank you for saving me. Sure, why not? Are you leaving, Quatre? I am, but you're coming with. Thanks for the help earlier, Zeros. Can you take care of things here while I'm gone? Rough. So their names are Fio and Zeros. They're amazing. Yeah, they're like loyal animal friends straight out of a fairy tale. The black one looks rad in my opinion. I'm glad you can appreciate their brilliance. They are autonomous orbital drones based on hollow AIs, if I recall. I heard about them. I heard about the technology involved to create them. I didn't expect to see both the floating support type and a ground-based offensive type while in the field, however. You're very well informed. My apologies for not introducing myself sooner. I am Reset Twinings, and I am a concierge for Marduk Total Security Company. I'm currently supporting Arkwright Solutions in their endeavors. Well, that explains how you know so much. But hold on, didn't you say this request was from... I thought Marduk's sponsors were covertly at odds with the Principality. So how did you end up establishing such a bizarre group like this? I ask myself the same thing every day. it was just one kid after another showing up at his doorstep. Might as well resign yourself to your fate. It was clearly Arusha's guidance that brought us together. That and Mr. Arkwright's personal magnetism. How am I getting bundled with the goddess here? I guess I'll just have to let it go for now. Anyway, the Aerotram boarding platform is this way. You'll be able to use it now that your card's been upgraded. Oh, so he's officially in our party now. Can we change his equipment? We can. Well, that'll be helpful. So obviously if it wasn't obvious enough at this point, this will be our next party member. That will likely be showing up at Van's doorstep when we finish the chapter. Just like all the others. Oh, we have some side stuff. How much stuff do we have to do?
よ、カトル。後で手伝ってくれねえか。
後で伺いますね。
Is this a board? No. Oh, it looks like Alvis is helping some kids. I was gonna end the video there, but we'll end it after starting this. That wasn't fair. You cheated. You didn't outdrive me at all. Hey, a win's a win. You're such a sore loser. Well, your name is Dick, and you're acting like one too. You always win against me. I deserve to win too. Easy, easy. I'm sorry for butting in like that. Maybe next time we can give Millie a little boost to balance it out, okay? But that wouldn't be fair either. I just want to beat him fair and square, okay? Hey, don't take it out on him for helping. Why can't you just suck it up? This is just great. Huh, didn't expect to find one of Elaine's co-workers in an argument with some kids. He looks like he could use a hand, too. Hey, fancy running into you here. What happened to the hot shit bracer I bumped into? Can't break up an argument between a couple kids? You? Goddess of all the people. If you just want to laugh at me, you can do it later. I'm on official business, so get lost. Not at all. I apologize for interrupting you. It's just that you looked like you were in need of help. So what are you arguing about? We heard a bit of the conversation, but could you fill us in? We race each other with RC cars a lot. But Millie is way too good a racer, so she usually wins. She really whooped me today, so I was down in the dumps. But then this really cool bracer came over and offered to help. Well, aren't you a model bracer, huh? The kids love you. I headed back to the guild after I ran into you guys, but then I came across these two after I started my rounds. The boy's car is a Leno land carrier, just like the one we used at the guild. I, can't deny it got me a little curious. One thing led to another, and I kinda lent him a hand. Huh, didn't know they made RC versions of those. I dig it. Even the little tykes can wheel these around. Wait. Hold on a second. Is that a Nightbreaker? Yeah, your car. Well, now that you mention it, yeah, it looks exactly like your car, just a different color. They make radio-controlled versions of those too? Yup, they do. I'm a big fan of this model. Hey, you know what's up. When it comes to power, you can't beat an Ingert. Yeah, totally agree with you. What am I watching? So yeah, today was just different. I followed the advice the bracer gave me and I won. I actually won. I beat her for the first time in forever. But Millie's being a real sore loser about it. I beat her fair and square. You didn't beat me fair and square. You had a coach. I've always beaten you all by myself. But now I'm supposed to accept I lost because you got an adult to help you? How is that fair? Oh, come on. It sucks losing all the time. Just let me have this. Uh-huh. Beat me by yourself first. If you're happy to cheat, then go race in the Cheaters Club. You can win all you want there. Hey, you want to say that again? Look, I'm sorry. I realize in retrospect I shouldn't have gotten involved. So, yeah, this is how it's been for the last minute or so. Yeah, it's a bit of a conundrum, isn't it? I got an idea, actually. How do you feel about pairing up with me, young lady? Alvis takes the boy, and we've got a perfectly fair 2-on-2 rematch. Oh, that sounds like a great idea. Yeah, that works for me. With an adult on my side, it'll actually be fair. Excellent idea, Mr. Arkwright. This should help them race each other more fairly. Okay, yeah, that's actually a good idea. Gets a broken... Oh, come on! You don't have to be a jerk. Okay, yeah, I guess that's a good idea. Guess a broken clock's right twice a day. I see right through you, though. You don't just do things out of the kindness of your heart. You got an ulterior motive, don't you? No. My intentions are crystal clear, as that pickup's paint job. I just don't like seeing my favorite truck lose a rigged race. That's all there is to it. Man, justice. You know, that toes a fine line between genuine swagger and just idiocy. You're learning very quickly, Quatre. Yeah, he does that. Well, that works for me. I guess if I sort of squint, I can see your point. So how do you two feel about it? Does that sound good? Sign me up. I want to show him who's boss. It'll be me and him versus two of you. Me too. Last time wasn't just a fluke. Watch. Alright, we got ourselves a match. I won't lose this time. Uh-huh, prove it. That's a relief. The kids are calmed down now that we figured out a resolution to all this. But now I'm indebted to a Spriggan of all people. Ugh, don't let this go to your head, you hear? This doesn't even register on my balance sheet. Just don't hold back, you hear? I'm not going easy on you. This is about more than just you and me. Those two kids. It's Leno versus Ingert. And us Ingert fans, we don't take a loss lying down. Ay, yeesh. You're way more into this than I am. But hey, you've got a point. This is a chance to settle our differences for good and all. So you know what? Bring it. Wow, everyone's really pumped for this. Van can't help himself when it comes to cars, as we're all aware. It would be nice if this helped him get along better with Alvis, too. We should start by finding a suitable race course. What did you use for your match earlier? It was right here, really. It was a really straight and narrow point. I do think we should go somewhere else. We need a proper circuit for this. Yeah, something nice and open. I want that, but I don't know where. There aren't many open spaces where we won't be getting in anyone's way. I might have an idea, actually. I know a venue that might be willing to host us. I'm not 100% sure, but it's worth asking. Follow me, everyone. I'll see if I can get permission. Sure, I'm in. Great. To Newtown, then. That's where this venue is. Oh, I should have held off. I thought we were going to get to walk there ourselves. Oh, well, this will just be a longer video. Alright, I think I got you. So you want a venue for your RC race? Yes, the Pavilion has hosted RC races in the past, if memory serves. Would you be willing to lend us an event space for a race of our own? Ah, now it's making sense. Well, how could I refuse a request from you, Quatre? I'll talk to the administrator and see what I can do. Our schedule is pretty quiet right now, so they shouldn't have a problem with it. Let's make this the best race you've ever seen. Yay, thank goodness. Now I really can't wait. Huh. Didn't think you had inroads with the Pavilion. Nice job killing in those IOUs, Quatre. They do come in handy, I should specify, though this is more for me. The Pavilion works closely with the Institute and the workshop, so we're well acquainted. I have curiosity, what kind of RC cars are you bringing? I'll be using my Leno Land Carrier, and I've got an Ingert Nightbreaker pickup. Oh, wow. Leno and Ingert? Seriously? What, is that a problem? What's with the alarm? You know those makes, right? I'm a Leno employee who's loved this company for 20 years, and I'm an Ingert employee, and a fanatic in my own right. Petra and I get a little spirited when we debate over the two. We'll have a drink and some snacks and just go to town. If this is a battle between Leno and Ingrid, then we have to treat this seriously. Oh my god, it's just a toy car race, though. Oh well. You bet. This is company pride we're talking. Oh yeah, this race has big implications, way beyond just RC stuff. It's two bitter rivals going at it, and for these youngins, that can make or break their brand allegiances. It's serious stuff. Oh, he was gonna say shit, but then he switched to stuff. Sounds a bit extreme. I don't really think it's that important. Yeah, they've lost me. Oh, I have an idea. We have some aftermarket parts over in the storehouse. I'll let you two have a sneak peek. On me, don't tell anybody, okay? Oh, would you mind giving us some time to work out the track? We want to make sure it's perfect as can be. Sure. By all means. Yeah, thanks a lot. A few minutes later. I'll go over the rules one more time just to be safe. Team Dick and Team Milia will compete in a 2-on-2 relay format. After 2 laps, the first racer will hand the controls to the second, and then we'll compete 2 more laps for 4 total. The finish line will be right here at the start, understood? So Dick and Milia will lead off their respective teams. Yeah, and then Van and Alvis will compete against each other in the second leg. I'm getting really excited. Who's gonna win? Racers, on your marks. Get set. Go. Man, they're really fired up. You said it. I'm glad they're having fun. Wait, why am I being all buddy-buddy with you? We're not allies anymore. We're enemies. Sure, sure. With that, the race was off to a thrilling start. Milia climbed out an early lead with her Nightbreaker. But after negotiating the turns, Dick's land carrier began to catch up in the long straight. He had swapped out its stock motor for an aftermarket sport engine boasting much stronger acceleration. The track favorite... What kind of toy cars are these where you can mod them? Straight line speed with its series of straightaways, allowing Dick to pull ahead of Milia after the first lap. Not to count Milia out, she closed the gap in the corners with her skillful driving. She had cut the deficit, but she still lagged behind Dick's souped-up machine as their leg of the race came to a close. I'm leading, Alvis, I did it. You sure did. Leave the rest to me, buddy. Dang it, you win this round, Dick. Go get him, Van. You got it. Gave me some nice momentum to work with. With the third lap underway, Van and Alvis tested their mettle. I should have expected as much from a Leno employee's special customization. They really understand this thing's unique qualities. Same here. But neither side has a clear advantage. There's no ace in the hole. Look at them with their little toys. What the? Hehe, sorry to interrupt. Both of those cars are designed to go off-road, so what's the point in keeping them on the road? Paved roads are hardly their natural habitat, so we decided to spice the track a bit. This puts every facet of your cars to the test. Oh, that's rad. You guys know how to put on a race. Well, that's so cool. Man, I wish I could have raced on this. I wonder how I've done. Okay. Build up a little lead here. Gotta protect that. No mistakes. How do I want to go about this? The cardboard's a big old roadblock, but I'm already behind. What's the play here? I don't know. Slowly drive around it or floor it. Let's floor it. No time to lose. Full throttle, baby. Oh yeah, how's that? Huh, not bad. We haven't caught up yet. Got the off-road bit coming up next. Yeah, this is gonna be good. LCs chew on these roads for breakfast. I can't push my grip on this surface, but I can't afford to give up any ground either. Do I hold steady or do I punch it? I'm gonna say stay the course. Gotta be patient here. I just can't shake him. Last big curve coming up. The inside line is less distance, but he's gonna want it too. You want the inside line? Fine, take it. What, you trying to get around the outside? A bit late for that. I've got the finish line right and waiting for me. I've got one last ace up my sleeve. Get a load twin turbo. What? How'd you get that? Is that even allowed? Yo, this is sick. Wonder if I get one of these for my truck. Oh my god. Don't you whine to me about the rules. Anything goes, right? Huh? I've never seen a part like that. Wow, he's really proud of that. He was off chatting with Chamberlain about something earlier. I suppose that's what it was. You were sitting on that one for a while, huh? But how? I swapped the motor and everything. I win. Oh. So I should have floored it. Oh well. All four of you really put on a show there. But in the end, only one team can be the winner. And with the results. Leno vs. Ingrid, the winner of this white-hot relay race is... the Leno team, led by Captain Dick. We did it. We actually beat her. Thanks so much, Alvis. You're an amazing driver. Hey, it wasn't all me, buddy. You did pretty good yourself. Well, I gave her my best shot. I had plenty of fun, though. Me too. I've never been that pumped for a race before, and I learned a lot from how you drive. But I want to race you again, Dick, one-on-one. What's that? You want to lose again? Well, sure. Well, that was quite the show. I wasn't expecting to end up so invested. Yeah, but I think we hogged the pavilion long enough with that. Let's bounce. Yeah, I should get back to my rounds. Okay, let's head back to the artisanal district and race there. Yeah, good idea. Well, I'm glad they mended things. It's like that big fight from before never happened. That ballooned a bit, didn't it? But hey, it's all well that ends well. Really owe you guys for that. That's our line. How can we say no to a race between the two auto industry's biggest rivals? Horrible cars just aren't machines, they're the future. There's something that kids and adults both appreciate. That race was exactly what the Motor Pavilion is all about, spreading the joys of motoring to all. Come on back sometime, will ya? The Grand Prix may have ended, but Dick and Milia, still hungry for racing, van company saw them back to the artisanal district. And then made for the Institute. I probably should have gone for the inside as well as floored it, I'm guessing. Or maybe just gone for the inside at the end. Alright, well that takes care of our other side requests for the day, I assume. So next we're going to be heading to the Institute when we start up next time. So that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.